Right, well it's important just to go through the things we've got here to put in our WaterUps wicking bed and the tools that we're going to potentially need to do this installation. Clearly we need our cells, which we looked at earlier. We need an inlet pipe that goes in top of the cells. We need some WaterUps joiners to just join all the individual cells to make the frame. We need to measure and make sure that the internal dimensions of our bed are the right dimensions for the cells that we've got, in case we may have to cut the cells, which we can do, but we want to try and avoid that if we can. And we need to work out where our overflow pipe is going to be located. We need to make sure, very importantly, that the bed itself is level. And the reason why we need to do that is because if you think about it, if the bed's not level, then all the water will run down one end of our bed, which is not really what we want to do. So probably the first thing that we do when we're putting in our beds is to make sure that the bed itself and the base of the bed, very importantly, is level, and we can do that with a spirit level, both longitudinally and latitudinally. We're very lucky. This is a nice even and level bed. So what we do very quickly is put them in the base of our bed just to check that they all fit correctly. So this bed is 2 metres long by 800 wide, perfect dimensions for the inside. So we know that that's exactly what we need. We don't have to cut any cells. If our bed was narrower or wider, we may have to take this out and cut the cells. Easily done with a hand saw or any other sort of saw. You can cut the cells to any shape. But luckily we don't have to do that with these. But what we do need to do now is to work out where we're going to put our overflow pipe. What we're going to do is mark a section on the side of our bed, which just happens to coincide with here. You can see that that's exactly where I need to drill my hole for the overflow pipe. Why do we need an overflow pipe? Well, if we don't have an overflow pipe, once we fill up our bed and if it rains, then we get potentially the problem of our soil becoming waterlogged. So we always want to have an overflow pipe so the bed will overflow out of the reservoir once it's full. Okay, we've worked out where our overflow pipe's going to go. Now what we need to do is drill our hole for the overflow pipe.